Hi, I'm Carmen Chammas. I'm your astrologer. Today I'll be talking about Monday, the 8th of July. Today the moon is in Aquarius till in Sagittarius till 6:40 p.m. Universal Time. It then moves to Capricorn. How is it going to be for all signs? Let's start with Aries. Aries, this is going to be a beautiful day, gorgeous day. As long as the moon is in Sagittarius, things will be to your favor. Try to hurry up as much as possible if you want. If you have something very important, try to hurry up and catch the moon in Sagittarius. The luckiest are those born on the 30th, on the 28th, 29th of March. Let's move now to Taurus. Taurus, this is going to be a fine day. Things were not easy when the moon was in Scorpio in the past 3 days. So today is quite fine. It's quite fine. And it's going to get even better when the moon moves to Capricorn at 6:40 p.m. Universal Time. So if you want to wait, sit and wait for the better vibes, that would be great. Just be extra careful if you were born on between the 10th and the 13th and the 13th or 14th of May. Let's move now to Gemini. I think Gemini, this is a very nice day if you want to handle it with care. It's the moon which is in Sagittarius, which actually may push some buttons and may push you to react or overreact. So try not to overwhelm yourself with emotions or with maybe tasks. So if you take it easy, it will be fine, because this great energy will help you to perform. Otherwise, you may feel a bit overwhelmed and maybe a little bit tense. Let's move now to Cancer. Cancer, this is a fine day. I like it when the moon is in Sagittarius. That's because the moon will be in a trine with the sun. I like the moon for you when it's in a trine. It helps you. It's your ruling planet. But when the moon moves to Capricorn, you may feel some tension that would extend like for 48 hours. So you have to plan accordingly. Planet Venus is in your sign, so you can be very lucky if you were born on the 18th, 19th of July. Let's move now to Leo. It's a perfect day with the moon in Sagittarius, the sun in your sign, and Jupiter in Aries. It's a perfect day if you want to handle things differently. I think you can actually make things happen. This is going to be a beautiful day, and I think you're going to enjoy a beautiful Monday. When the moon moves to Capricorn, it's going to be okay. So it's up to you, depending on what things you have to do or what kind of tasks you have. If it's very important, of course, you have to catch the moon in Sagittarius. Let's move now to Virgo. Virgo, of course, you have to wait for the moon to reach Capricorn at 6:40 p.m. Universal Time, because that's when you feel relieved. You need the vibes from the moon in Capricorn. Otherwise, you may feel tired. It's the moon in Sagittarius, which actually makes you feel a bit overwhelmed, and the sun, which is in Leo, is not helping at all. So it would be a great advice for you if you keep the important things for the moon in Capricorn. As for Libra, I think Libra, you will enjoy this beautiful day in the morning, in the afternoon, the evening. Even when the moon moves to Capricorn, you will be quite fine. I think you're going to enjoy a beautiful week, all in all. But I have to make sure that when the moon moves to Capricorn, you're not going to overwhelm your friends, your loved ones with complaints or with some nagging. Okay, just enjoy a beautiful day, beautiful times with them. Moving to Scorpio, it was really maybe it was tough in the last week of July. I think you're going to get things done. Now we are almost in the second week of August, and you have time to catch up with your work, with your agenda. Today is a beautiful day, whether the moon is in Sagittarius or in later in Capricorn, it will be fine. You have a lot of stuff to do, and you will be totally supported. Just make sure that you are in sync, meaning you cooperate, you're flexible with all your colleagues and with the people around you. It can be a nice day. Moving to Sagittarius, with the moon in your sign, this is a beautiful, gorgeous day. I love this day. It's one of the best days in August, and I think you can do greatly. This is a beautiful, empowering day, and I think Sagittarians, you're one of the luckiest signs today. all Sagittarians are lucky today. Moving to Capricorn. Capricorn, you have to know that when the moon is in Sagittarius, it's a slow day. It has to be slow. It's because the moon in Sagittarius is the last sign before it reaches your sign. So that's when things stall. That's when people miss their trains. That's when people make mistakes, silly mistakes, and then they blame themselves. Why didn't I double check on things? So you have to double check on things. Make sure that you have all your belongings with you, you have your all IDs with you. Double check on things before you hand them, and try to be as calm as possible. When the moon reaches your sign at 6:40 p.m. Universal Time, that's when everything changes to your favor. Let's move now to Aquarius. Aquarius, it's the moon in Sagittarius that you have to bet on. You have to bet on the moon in Aquarius. That's the good part, because when the moon moves to Capricorn, everything's going to stand still, and double it with the low vibes of the sun in Leo. I think you may complain a lot. You may nag a lot. You may not appreciate the slow maybe rhythm of your day, but maybe you can be right. It's not very efficient for important tasks, so you better plan your schedule accordingly, meaning try to wrap things up before the moon moves to Capricorn. After that, maybe you should dedicate the time to little things, routine stuff, that's all. But then it's a very, I think I would grade it, I would give it like 3/10. Okay, when the moon moves to Capricorn, so you have to be careful. Let's move now to Pisces. Pisces, I love the moon in Capricorn, but before that you have to pass through the vibes of the moon in Sagittarius, which may actually put you under the spotlight, which is fine. Neptune, you are actually very charismatic, and you wouldn't mind that if you are really if you do your job well beforehand. I think you can enjoy this beautiful day. It can be a little bit touchy, a little bit difficult maybe, or maybe tiring a little bit while the moon is in Sagittarius, but then you will enjoy it, and then maybe you will enjoy a beautiful chat with friends, a cup of coffee with friends, maybe just a stroll, or just enjoy a beautiful time with your loved ones. So it can turn out to be a beautiful day after all. Wishing you all a beautiful, gorgeous Monday. See you tomorrow. Enjoy.